Hello everyone, my name is Tomcat and welcome back to my Minecraft 8 to 14 series. We're still working on the automatic shulker box filler project, and we're pretty much starting off right where I left the last video, which is still standing on top of my, I guess, hopper based item counter thing? I suck at names. Anyway, I did spend some time off camera overnight, pretty much making variants of this machine. So over here, this is the original one that's three blocks wide, and I ended up spending a good amount of time on this one to compact it into a 1 block wide system, but however, it counts one too many. So if you remember from the last video, we're trying to count exactly 8 items. This one counted 9. And that's because of the extra piston we have here, the T flip-flop. It's causing extra delay, which is allowing the hopper to send one extra item through. Now I could fix this by just reducing the counter item in here by one, down by 1, but I don't like that. That's not actually fixing the problem. That's like sort of bandaging it, and I'm not a fan of that. So I decided to try again. This time it's 2 blocks wide, and it actually counted 8 items, which was great. So this is a plausible system for me to use for my item counter that's based on hoppers. Now, you can see at the chest and the hoppers are off to the side of the machine, and this isn't exactly a good place for me to place the hopper in the chest, right off the side. I can't really tile this, because what I want to do is tile this to the left and to the left and to the right. Having a chest here is not exactly a great place, because I want the chest to be in the front of the machine, not like in between the counters. So did some thinking and came up with this last design. So what I did was I flipped the redstone line from the left side on that one to the right side. Doesn't make that much of a difference. And instead, I put a piston here. So this redstone line will fire when it's finished counting 8 items, which will cause the piston to punch out and extend, and hopefully break the shulker box. So let me do a quick demonstration here. I'll press the button, and I'll start the counting. Hopper's not actually counting anything right now, but as you just saw, when it finished counting 8 items, it punched the shulker box out. So hopefully, if I can get the trigger right, so that right when I place a shulker box, it also starts the counter at the same time. 8 items will count in, and then we'll punch the shulker box out before it ends up getting too many items. So that's the item counter, which, like, this is probably what I'm going to end up going with. This is my favorite so far. So that's the item counter done. Moving on to the shulker box filler. Now, I actually already have an idea what this is going to look like. The item counter is 2 blocks wide, which means we're going to tile it every 2 blocks. So the item filter, sorry, not filter, the shulker box filler section should also be 2 blocks wide, so we can tile it the same width. And here's what I came up with. We're going to have a dispenser over here. First one is filled with a red shulker box, and we'll give it a redstone signal from underneath. The dispenser is going to place the shulker box, and items are going to start filling into the shulker box using the item counter over there. Now this piston back here is going to be the same piston that we have that was off to the side in that item counter, and when the correct number of items have been counted, the piston will fire, break the shulker box, and push it into this hopper, which will chain down into this dispenser. Now this dispenser will be the next item in the line, and we'll give it a redstone signal. It'll place the shulker box again, same thing, fill it with the correct number of items, piston will then fire, and then move down to this one. Okay, yeah, I actually already had an extra shulker box in here, so now there's 2 in here. But you get the point. Shulker box will just move down pretty much like what the stations, and actually this will also satisfy the requirement that items be placed in the correct order in the box, because, well, first item will always be in the first station, second item will always be in the second station, and so on. Alright, so I made some changes to this shulker box filler. So I added hoppers to help represent where the items are going to go into the shulker box from, and I also added a little redstone circuit behind each dispenser to automatically place the shulker box once the dispenser receives a shulker box. So here's a quick demonstration. We'll put the shulker box in, and why isn't it working? Oh, repeaters backwards. Let's fix that real quick. Come on, there we go. And shulker box is placed. Now, once the shulker box is filled with the correct amount of items, place a redstone block on back, fire the piston, that'll break the shulker box, and then go to the hoppers to the next dispenser. And this will repeat down the line until the shulker box is completely full. Well, that's all 4 parts done. more or less. There are some tweaks we need to do to get them all to mesh together and connect to get each other properly, but conceptually, every single part is plausible. So I'm gonna hop into the survival world and actually try to build this now. Alright, I'm back in my SMP world. Now, I just made a last second decision. So I kind of want to change things up with my redstone build. So mostly I've been just putting all my redstone on top of stone bricks, but now I'm thinking I want to try using concrete because I haven't built anything out of concrete so far, and it's something I always wanted to build with. Now I'm thinking, since I broke down the Shulker box filler machine down to 4 sections, I'm thinking, what if I color code all 4 parts a certain color and put all the redstone on top of the colored concrete blocks? So I've been gathering some gravel and sand. Sand I actually need to get a lot more of, but gravel by strip mine actually had a lot. I basically just went up and down the columns because there was a lot of gravel that I haven't dug up. So I have a full Shulker box worth of gravel, but not sand. And I'm thinking, there is the desert biome off into the east, which I want to go visit. And, you know, I don't want to dig the sand that's close to us, so pretty much the western border of the desert. I want to go to the eastern border because I'm pretty sure we're not going to visit the eastern border that often. So if I dig up all the sand there, it won't be that much of an eyesore. So let's go to the desert and grab a bunch of sand. I do need to bring a map with me because I am going to get lost, and however, this map is not big enough, so I will bring this map just so I can see where I'm going up until the edge of it, and then I'm going to have to generate another map once I get there. So I'm going to need to grab a cartography table, empty map, and lots of paper. And let's head out. Alright, we just flew off of the edge of this map, so I'm actually going to land and make a new map. Oh, actually, there you go, there's the desert village. So let me just land here real quick and make a new map. Alright, so cartography, nope, I didn't mean to drop that. Cartography table. Oh, I need to use this map. 1 sec, use the map. And let's expand it until it is at maximum zoom distance. There you go, that's the maximum zoom. And let's take a look. Yep, it's not the same map. Cool. Pick that up, and let's swap the maps around. And continue flying until we find the eastern edge. Come on, there we go. Oh, wait, hang on. This can't be the eastern edge already. Oh, no, yeah, good. It seems to keep on going. Oh, weird. Alright, so it looks like the game is still generating chunks, and I actually haven't visited this village yet. I'll come back later, but the game, yeah, oh, server's not liking me flying so fast and generating chunks at the same time. Okay, I gotta go slower a little. Just a little bit slower. Ooh, bamboo. Oh my god, is that jungle biome? Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, how many bamboo? Oh, nope, server's not happy. I'm flying too fast. Oh, okay. Good thing I fell in water. What biome is this? Is this straight up a jungle? Bamboo jungle. Holy cow. Yeah, this is definitely a biome I have not seen before. It's like the jungle, but clearly there's a lot more bamboo. Wow, this is cool. Slight detour from getting sand. Katsu's gonna be happy because he's been complaining about not getting enough jungle saplings for quite a while now. But we can just get some here. I hear lava, so I'm gotta be careful. Alright, I'm getting distracted. I need to get some sand. And I'm thinking we're gonna start digging right around here. Just land on the eastern side of this and start digging. Alright, so that's a full shulker box full of sand plus a couple more stacks. I think it's time for us to head back and make some concrete. Ow. That was a failed launch. So learning how to use a elytra. Alright, there we go. Alright, so as I'm flying back, I'm actually going to show you guys a new project. I don't think... It's not actually a new project, it's actually an old project. But I don't think I've shown it to you guys on video yet. But here is the... what's going to be a creeper farm, but I need to destroy an entire 15 by 15 chunk area in order to maximize creeper spawning. But I will come back and show you this in a later video. Oh, we're getting close to home. And let's see if I can stick the landing. Oh, I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. I'm gonna have to come around for another approach. Oh, now I'm going too slow. No! No! Didn't make it to the porch. Alright, anyway. Mission accomplished. We got a bunch of sand. We got a bunch of gravel. And I'm gonna spend the next couple minutes, I think it's more like half an hour to an hour, making all the concrete. Alright, so I finished making some concrete powder. I ended up going with 4 stacks of each color: red, orange, yellow, and not green. I tried green, but it looked a little too dark for my taste, so I ended up going with lime for the 4th color. Hopefully 4 stacks of each color is enough to at least get started. I did not end up using as much gravel or sand as I thought I was gonna use. But anyway, let's convert this all to actual concrete blocks now. Making concrete is so boring. I'm just literally standing in this corner of my pond, just looking down, watching concrete just fly out from this corner. Alright, that is all of the concrete powder converted to concrete blocks, and just in time because it's starting to get dark. Alright, let's head back in and make it daytime and start building. Alright, so I cleared out a small area in my redstone park to not necessarily build a whole machine, but just to prototype a section of it. And then I will find some place to actually put the full machine, because if you think about it, look at the Shulker box. It's got 27 slots. So if it's 27 slots, 27 stations that I would have to build, each station being 2 blocks, that means it's going to be like, what, 54 blocks long if I were to put it all in one row. That is a huge machine. That is almost 4 chunks long. So it's, I don't think that's really practical of a shape. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually making a U shape where each side basically takes care of one row of the Shulker box. So maybe the right side would take the first row, the front side would take care of the middle row, and then the left side would take care of the bottom row. And then we could put a nice building around it. Anyway, so that's a huge project, and I gotta find enough space to build such a large building. So I'm just gonna prototype it here. Once I figure out exactly the shape of it, the size of it, then I will actually make the full machine. But anyway, let's get started. Alright, so here is the Shulker box filling section done. I decided to go to work backwards. Like, I'm going to start from the filling section and work backwards towards the item counter, the low stock indicator, and then finally the Shulker box emptier. So I decided to go with green for the Shulker box filler section just because, I don't know, I feel like green's a good color to see up front, and then like red is usually like a caution color, so it's orange and yellow. So those are like the more difficult parts sections of the machine. Anyway, I'm gonna work on the item counter section right behind here. So the item counter that I showed in the creative world, that needs to connect up to this piston, because this piston is what's going to stop the Shulker box from filling by punching the Shulker box out, breaking it into the hopper. All right, and there's the item counter system added in. Fits very nicely right on top of the automatic dispenser firing mechanism down there. Did a quick test. Looks like it is working just fine. So here, let's just press the button to demonstrate. So start counting, and there we go. The piston fires just like in the creative world. All right, so now this is the part I'm a little more worried about. The item emptier section that's gonna have to go on top of this. But let's give it a shot. Alright, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but the item filter up there turned out, well, it turned out a lot higher than I thought. Um, just because of the part that sticks down below, that was interfering with the item counters section. So I had to put a lot of hoppers just to raise that section higher and higher and higher. But it does work. I just tested it right now. So I'm just gonna copy it so that we'll have 2 full copies of this whole Shulker box filler. All right, and there's both sets done. It's kind of hard to see both of them from down here. Oh, wait. Take that back. I forgot a redstone torch. One sec. Let me put that back up. Oh. Hopefully I can reach it from down here. And boop, there you go. Now it's done. All right, so both sets are done. Now to work on the upper stream. So I need to put a water stream up there so that the items that come out of the dropper will flow across the top of these hoppers. And also, I also need to put the automatic Shulker box emptier and dropper system off to the side. So I'm gonna work on that right now. Alright, and looks like this whole water transport system is actually working. So first item hopper's got redstone dust in the filter. Second one's got cobblestone. So I'm gonna chuck some cobblestone and watch it go in. There we go. And yep, cobblestone has already been pushed into the stock right now. So this is actually working. And I've had a really bad idea. By bad I mean good. But could also be a bad idea. So right now the whole item transport system, the water stream is at the very top, but I don't want it to have to climb all the way up there for like pulling the Shulker box, because the Shulker box, at least when we built it in Creative World, the Shulker box emptier system was right next to the water stream. However, I just had an idea. What if I use an item elevator? I'm not sure if it still works. I heard rumors that it didn't work in some version of Minecraft. It stopped working. Basically, item elevator is items traveling up through a solid block in Minecraft. So I hope it still works. I'm not sure, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. Alright, so here is the item elevator set up. So this entire section is solid glass. So when the dropper immediately spits out the item should start climbing all the way up onto the water stream, which would then be placed, be pushed into the hoppers. So let me put in some cobblestone and see if it works. It does not. I'm guessing comparators can't detect signals through a glass block? Alright, here, let me replace this with a concrete block, see if that works. Oh, yep, that's the issue. And I guess the same thing here. Redstone signals can't go through glass blocks. Okay, so let's replace you with more concrete. There we go. And look, the items are going up! Oh my god, that's so cool! Oh, it looks like some of them are stuck up there though. Hang on. What's going on up there? Let's give that a shot. Hop back down and let's put in some cobblestone. Oh, that looks like it did the trick. Okay, so yeah, the items were jumping out too high out of the water because they were entering the water from underneath and they were just flying up. So just by blocking the top of it, this area, the items are no longer flying all the way up, and yep, none of them are up here, and none of them fell off the end of the stream, so yep. That fixed it. Yay! And we got a cool item elevator too. Oh, I nearly forgot. I actually need to have a spot to put the shulker box. So let's just do 2 hoppers and... Oh, I need a test shulker box. Okay, one sec. Let me run back to the house and grab one. Alright, I got my shulker box here. Let's place it down over there and give it 8 cobblestone. Oh, that made... Oh no! It still got stuck. Oh. It worked the last time. In fact, it looks like there might... Oh no, that's scaffolding on top of the chest. Never mind. But yeah, okay, so... Issue has not been fixed yet. What I might end up having to do is make that single chest into a double chest. See if that fixes the problem. Whoops. Okay, you got a water leak. Oh, I hope it's not washing any redstone, because it would be very, very bad. Not exactly the way I want to place it. Actually wanted to attach. Still not attaching. Let's chop this one. Come on. There we go. I really hope that did not wash away any redstone. It looks like it did not. Phew, we got lucky there. Oh no, it did wash away redstone. No! Washed away the automatic dropper thing. Oh. Alright. This is easy to build. We'll just build it real quick. Alright, there we go. That's been replaced. Now let's try it again. Okay, good. Okay, looks like it's not, no items are getting stuck up there. Good. Alright, so this is where we will place the shulker box to empty. And for now, I'm thinking we will just manually move the shulker box from here to the first station. Basically, put it into this dispenser. Ideally, there will be something set up automatically to just punch the shulker box to break it, and then send it up into that dispenser. But that'll be something I'll deal with later. But that is all the time I have today. Hopefully we can finish prototyping this in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.